Storytime friends, my name is Tiana and I am a children's specialist with the St. Paul Public Library, and welcome to another virtual Storytime. Give yourselves a big round of applause for being here. And we've got some fun stuff planned. And we'll see what we have planned over here on this visual schedule. And this is a schedule that's helpful, especially to our friends who might get a little bit nervous if they don't know what's coming up next. So you can always look back to this schedule. We're going to start with our Hello Friends song. We're going to say hi to our puppet friend Ursa. We're going to sing a warm-up song with a finger play to get ready for story time. We'll read our first book, The Snow Dancer. We'll get up off of our butts and wiggle around a little bit. We'll do some breathing to calm ourselves down, getting ready to read our second book. And then finally, we'll play a flannel game that involves some pesky fish before singing our Goodbye Friend song. How does that sound, everybody? Thumbs up? All right, well, let's get started with our Hello Friend song. And this song uses two signs in American Sign Language. So we'll use the sign for hello. Very good. Can everyone do that at home? Hello. And friends. At home with me? It's like your fingers are giving each other hugs. Very good. Let's try that together. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Beautiful singing voices, friends. That was wonderful. All right, let's see what Ursa's been up to recently. And she lives in this little house. You might be able to see her peeking out there already. She's just very excited for story time today. But we're gonna knock on her door 3 times and we'll see if she's home. Can you knock with me at home? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello? Ursa? Can you see her? Her fur was just peeking out of there. Where did she go? Did you see that? She's moving around back there. What's that, friends? Oh, hello! How are you today, Ursa? She says she's doing good. Can you wave to our friends at home? Oh, she said she already waved to you while I was looking away from her direction. Oh, you have a letter to share with us today? Did you hear that, friends? She's brought a letter of the day. Would you mind grabbing that? Okay. Well, she's going to grab our letter of the day. How exciting! Does anyone have any guesses to what the letter of the day might be? Let's see. What letter is that? Does anyone know at home? Go ahead and shout it out if you know it. Very good. I heard a couple of people. This is the letter K. Yeah, that's right, K. And K makes a K sound. Can everyone try that at home? K, K, K. Good job. And let's try drawing the letter K too, right? This is kind of a funky letter to draw. You start with a line down, and then you come back up to draw a diagonal line up. And then in the middle of that diagonal line, you draw a diagonal line down. Should we try that one more time? We'll draw a line down and up and down. Very good, friends. All right. Oh, you have the lowercase version of this letter too. Would you grab that? Okay. So she's gonna grab the lowercase version of this letter, and this is the uppercase version. Do you think that our lowercase version, our little letter, will be different than this letter K? Can you remember what they look like for those of you who know? See? Oh, there's a little bit of a difference. It's not that different, right? It's a little bit smaller, it's squished down, and this line right here is a little bit longer, right? So should we try drawing that with our magical pen fingers, not our K fingers? We'll draw a line down, and then we'll go a little bit lower to draw this diagonal line, and it'll stop a little short. And then we'll come back up and draw a diagonal line down. Good job. The letter K is kind of tricky to draw, isn't it? Yeah. Well, good job for following along at home, friends. Oh, Ursa's giving you a round of applause. That's so sweet. Oh, and Ursa has some examples of things that start with the letter K, don't you? And what's the first thing that you have? Is she thinking a lot? What'd she just do? She just flung her foot up in the air. She did this. Why did you kick, Ursa? Kick starts with the letter K. Everyone, as long as you're not around anybody and you're not gonna hit anyone, you can go ahead and kick at home. Oh, that was very tricksy. That was a good one. Do you have anything else? Oh, she has some physical examples here now. What is this, Ursa? It's a book, right? But book doesn't start with the letter K. Oh, does anyone know what animal is on this book? That's right. It's a kangaroo. And kangaroo starts with the letter K. Oh, very good. So we have a kangaroo, a kick. Anything else? She said one more thing. She'll go grab it. And what is this, friends? Does anyone know what kind of instrument this is? It's a kazoo. And kazoo starts with the letter K. Very good. Ursa, I didn't know you could play the kazoo. Oh, she's a little embarrassed about it. Well, would you mind showing our Storytime friends? I'm sure they'd love to hear you playing. Okay. Here. Anyone heard any of that? Well, maybe we'll keep on practicing that one, Ursa, huh? But good job practicing. All right, good job. Well, thank you so much, Ursa, for sharing those things that start with the letter K and for sharing our letter of the day. We're going to get back to the rest of our story time, but would you mind waving goodbye to our friends before they go? Goodbye. See you later, Ursa. All right. For everyone at home, I challenge you to see how many things that start with the letter K you can find throughout the day. All right. The next thing we'll do from our schedule is do a little finger play song. And this is roly-poly. And so we're gonna roll our hands just like this, our roly-poly hands, as we sing, and I'll share directions as we go. Ready? Roly-poly, roly-poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, down, 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 down. Good job, friends. Let's try a different direction. We'll try fast and slow. Ready? Roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, slow, slow. slow, 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 slow. Very good, friends. Good job following along. Give yourselves a big round of applause. And I think now we're ready for our first story, don't you think? Okay. Well, let's read our first book called The Snow Dancer. Do we have any friends at home watching today who have ever taught somebody something? Maybe you have a younger sibling that you teach things, or you teach things to younger kids at your school. Let us know. This is about a girl who is a beautiful, magical snow dancer, and she teaches other kids how to be snow dancers too. And this book was written by Addie Boswell and illustrated by Merce Lopez. And it's published by Two Lions. Sophia was asleep when the snowflakes came. All through the night they fell, frosting the rooftops, fluffing the sidewalks, laying fuzzy hats on the fire hydrants. When she woke, Sophia flew to the window. "Snow day?" she asked. "Snow day?" she said. "Snow day!" she cheered. Her voice hung in the still air. No buses squealed, no cars honked, no neighbors shouted. Her city and all its sounds had disappeared. Sophia bundled out of the sleeping house. She sniffed the cold, clean air and tasted the sparkling snow. Whoomp! She fell down the hidden steps. Crunch, 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 crunch. She hopscotched down the invisible sidewalk. Slish, slush, slish, slush. She skated across the frozen street. She slid to a stop at the top of the park. The sun shone like a giant spotlight. The soccer field gleamed like a giant stage. There wasn't a single set of footprints yet. Sophia leaped. She made patterns with her footprints. Crunch, 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 crunch. She drew lines with her shuffles. Slish, slush, slish, slush. She danced a whole ballet into the silence. Until children appeared at the top of the hill. "Look," whispered a little girl, "a snow fairy." Who's the little girl talking about? It's talking about this girl, right? But the other kids didn't hear. They saw the giant spotlight and the giant stage. They shouted, "Snow day!" as they ran skelter-melter down the hill. "Stop," Sophia said. "Wait, listen." But the kids didn't stop. They were too busy running and jumping and laughing and yelling, pushing and falling, scattering all of Sophia's beautiful silence. Has that ever happened to any friends at home? It's not a very good feeling, is it? A little girl tugged on her scarf. "Are you a snow fairy?" "I'm not a fairy. I'm just a dancer," sniffled Sophia. "What does a snow dancer do?" Sophia thought for a moment. She stood up a little straighter. A snow dancer can do anything. She reached out her hand. "I'll show you." The other kids stomped roads that crisscrossed the stage. Crunch, 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 crunch. And Sophia and her new friend twirled through the blank spaces. The other kids cannonballed themselves into the snowdrifts. Kasploosh! Kasploosh! And Sophia and her new friend leaped over them on their tiptoes. They skated and swirled and slid until a snowball landed. Splat! Uh-oh. Right on Sophia's shoulder. The kids froze. A silence fell over the park. The snow dancer looked to her sidekick. They shared a secret smile. A secret snow dancer smile. "Snowball fight!" Sophia shouted. Sploosh, 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 wish, slap, skitter, boomp. That looks like a pretty fun snowball fight. Soon, the kids were too tired to throw one more snowball. They lay scattered in the snow and listened to the sounds moving closer. Snowplows pulled out. Screech, screech, scrape. Buses started their engines. Woof, woof, vroom. And parents called their kids home to shovel. Sophia spread her arms and gave her new friend a grand curtsy. The girl curtsied back. Then the snow dancer twirled in a white world once more and turned for home, dancing in her frozen footprints. Crunch, 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 slish, slush, slish, slush, whoomp. At home, Sophia snuggled up with a mug of cocoa. Outside, the world sparkled and glistened. Snow day, Sophia whispered. That's the end of our first book. Good job, friends. Give yourselves a round of applause for being such great listeners. How was that story? Did you like it? Thumbs up, thumbs sideways, or thumbs down? Let me know. All right, I see a lot of thumbs up, so that's good. All right. And now, we've been sitting for a while. So we're going to stand up and we're going to shake some sillies out. And we're gonna start with some shaking, we'll do some jumping, we'll do some yawning, all to stretch out and get ready for our next story, okay? So I'll stand, make sure I'm in the frame, and we're gonna start with shaking. We're gonna shake, shake, shake our sillies out, shake, shake, shake our sillies out, shake, shake, shake our sillies out and wiggle our waggles away. Good job, friends. All right, I think it's time for jumping. Are you ready? Are any of you at home really good jumpers? Okay, well, I'm excited to see that, okay? We're gonna jump, jump, jump our jiggles out, jump, jump, jump our jiggles out, jump, jump, jump our jiggles out and wiggle our waggles away. I like the wiggling part the most. All right. Oh, am I getting old? That got me tired. I think I'm gonna have to yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out, yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out, yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out, and wiggle my waggles away. One more time with shake, okay? We're gonna shake, shake, shake our sillies out, shake, shake, shake our sillies out, shake, shake, shake our sillies out, and wiggle our waggles away. Big round of applause, friends. That was some great shaking that I saw out there and some fantastic jumping. You were not kidding when you said that you were all jumping experts. Okay, and we are gonna do a quick breath from this book. The Alpha Breaths, the ABCs of Mindful Breathing. It's written by Christopher Willard and Daniel Richshafen and illustrated by Holly Clinton Brown. And we'll do the voice breath. So we'll take a big breath in and sing la as you breathe out. Should we try that together? Breathe in through your nose and la. Good job, friends. How long could you keep on holding that note for? All right. And our last book is by Lauren Brantz, and it's called Blanket, Extreme, or Journey to Extreme Coziness. Published by Little Brown and Company. Oh, this is a big book. For Deb, the Coziness Queen. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I was too busy being warm and cozy inside my fuzziest blanket. I call this a blanket cocoon. Have any of you ever been in a blanket cocoon before? You might be wondering, what is a blanket cocoon? Well, let me tell you. A cocoon is a protective covering. Some insects make cocoons to have a safe place to become their grown-up selves in. Look over there! That caterpillar is about to make a cocoon. Shh, very quiet. Watch as the caterpillar hangs from that branch. It's making a warm and cozy cocoon. What do you think the caterpillar is doing now? Hello, caterpillar? What's going on in there? I hope everything is okay. Oh, thank goodness! The caterpillar is okay! And now it can fly! Wow! Nature is amazing. Would you like to be inside a blanket cocoon just like me? And the sign says, "This way to extreme coziness." To make your very own snuggly, cuddly blanket cocoon, follow these easy steps. Step 1, find your most favorite blanket. Step 2, lay it out on the floor. Step 3, lie down on the very edge of it. Step 4, now roll. And wow, look at me. I'm soaring through space and running through the rainforest. Now I'm inside an igloo covered in snow and under the deep blue sea. And now I'm... What happened? They fall asleep. I'm up. What did I miss? What have you been doing inside your cocoon? Are you cozy and comfy? Are you wiggly and giggly? Are you snug as a bug? What is going to happen when we leave our blanket cocoons? Not knowing what will happen is kind of scary. Not knowing what will happen is also kind of exciting. I wonder what I'll become. I wonder what you'll become. We could be anything. Let's see. I'm a blanket fly. Yay! What did you become? A blanket fly? Or a blanket cat? Or a blanket bunny? Or the best thing of all, the amazing you. That's the end of our second book. Give yourselves a round of applause, friends. And our story time together has flown by so quickly, we won't be able to get to our flannel activity that we had planned. But we'll move next to our goodbye friends song to say goodbye to each other before we go. And we'll use the sign for goodbye and the sign for friends in sign language. Ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me for this story time, and remember, the fun doesn't have to stop here. You can always visit our website at spbl.org/little-learners for all sorts of resources to learn and laugh and play at home. Until next time, bye-bye.